Hey guys, welcome to Coding with DC. In this video, we are going to talk about how to execute JavaScript code from external files. In previous videos, we saw how to do it inside the HTML document. But that's not the way that it is done in most cases. When you are developing a program, in most cases, you are going to import your JavaScript code from other files. So let's go for it.
We can execute JavaScript code putting it inside a script tag, like here, but it's not the only way to do it. Indeed, there is a better approach to do it. We can separate our JavaScript code from our HTML code by creating a new file and then importing it. Let's see how can we do it. I'm going to press here in Explorer in order to see all the files and documents where we are working. Then I'm going to press here in New File. Okay. Another way to do it would be just clicking File and New File. Okay. I'm going to click here in New File. So we are creating a new files inside the same folder, JavaScript and Programming Fundamentals. So I'm going to call it, for example, JavaScript file. And here the extension should be JS.js. Okay. This is really key. Okay. We press enter and here we are. So here at the bottom of Visual Studio, we have the language, okay? And it should say JavaScript. Just in case it does not say JavaScript, then you didn't put .js well, and you may want to change it, okay? Here in Visual Studio Code, if you want to change the name of a file, then you select it and press F2, and here you can modify it, okay? So we are in the JavaScript file. We are going to copy the content of this script tag here. We are going to cut it and we are going to paste it here in our JavaScript file. Okay, we're going to save. And if we reload this page and we save, then here we are going to have this page without the script tag. Okay, if we reload the page again and again, we don't have the alert that we just had before. But why are we not having the alert if we have it here? Well, because we did not import this JavaScript file inside our HTML document yet. And in order to do it, we need to add an attribute to the script tag. An attribute is like a property that you can add to a script. Okay, so here in the script, we are going to press space and we are going to say src equals to, and here we have JavaScript file.js. Okay, so it's JavaScript src equals to quotes JavaScript file.js. So if we save and reload the page, you will see that the JavaScript file is already imported. And here we are. The alert is here. The alert that is being executed here. And in the console, if we see the console, the text that we are logging here in the first line of the JavaScript file.js is being printed. Okay, so that's how you import JavaScript files inside an HTML document. Okay, you just put a script tag with no content, but you specify in the source what file to import. Just as a quick note, if your JavaScript file will not be in the same level as HTML document, or in other words, if it will be, for example, inside a folder here, you may specify that you have to look inside a folder slash JavaScript file or folder2 slash and so on. But here the file is at the same level. I mean, in the same folder as the HTML document. But when to import the JavaScript file and when to code inside our script? Well, unless you have a very small piece of code, you shouldn't place it inside your HTML file. You should write your JavaScript code in separate files, okay? In external files. Why? Well, there are some reasons to do it. First of all, it will produce better performance. It's more efficient. Why? Because the files that are only JavaScript are cached by the browser. In other words, it will be remembered by the browser, reducing time on the next time that it needs to be executed. Other reason is the code reutilization. One of the main principles of programming is that you have to avoid coding same things again and again and again. So you always have to try to code only once and then reuse that code. Coding JavaScript in separate files like here will allow us to be able to reuse it. If we code inside our HTML, we may need to write the same code in multiple HTML files.
Cool. That's it for this video, guys. I hope you really enjoyed it. Please, if you like it, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and any comment, any doubt, any suggestion that you can have, please leave it in the comments below. I will see you in the next one.